What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We have a couple things to do to the Evo Wagon today, but I think after that, then we should be able to, then we can drive it.
Then we can drive it.
Drive it. Drive it. Drive it. Drive it. Be able to drive it.
Drive it. Drive it. Drive it. Drive it. Drive it. Drive it.
Drive it.
Drive it. Drive it.
Drive it.
Drive it.
Drive it.
Drive it. Drive it.
Drive it. Drive it. Drive it. Yeah, you should be able to drive it. That means it's time to work on the Evo. Yeah, today's an Evo working day. Today is
Wednesday.
Oh, well, today is Wednesday. It's drive day for the Evo, I hope. That's the plan. By the end of the day, it already runs. Sean fixed his mistake.
Yep.
Right here. So unwelded, re-welded, painted, did all that other stuff. So this is out of the way. We have a Koyo full-size radiator here. We have a completely stock Evo 9 turbo on a fully built 2.3 liter stroker.
We're doing great.
This thing's doing great. We got a nice front mount intercooler. We got intercooler piping hooked up. We have oil cooler hooked up. We pretty much are ready to start this thing, other than the fact that we needed a battery. I've got the EverStart Platinum, you know, EverStart Platinum right there. And then we have a battery tray right here. So we didn't have a battery tray. The black one had a battery relocation. The gray one had a wrecked, like the battery was just destroyed in it because it was in the wreck. And so last week when we wanted to go drive this thing, what?
EverStart Platinum.
EverStart
$40 special.
Very premium. VP. That's the very, very professional VP battery. It actually said VP in there on the deal. Okay. So anyhow, now we have this battery tray. This is new old stock off of eBay. But the interesting thing is, so we have it says Wagon right there. It says Evo Winter and it says Evo. So I guess if you want to drive your Evo in winter, you need this big a battery. If you want to drive your Evo in summer, then it's probably okay right here. But if you want a wagon, then probably about right here is where you need your battery. Yeah. But I don't. Which one do we pick though? Because now, like, this thing's a wagon.
We have all three.
But it's
we
also
started building in the winter.
Yeah.
Now it's summer.
This is pretty much all of them.
It's actually almost fall or whatever comes after summer.
So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with the Evo Winter, cut that down. So have the battery tray, just because this thing doesn't. I don't want to put a small battery in here. And this already has kind of some custom piping for a smaller battery, but like an OEM style battery. So I got to find a blow-off valve. There should be a blow-off valve laying around. What's wrong with you today?
I don't know where that intake's
Have you not had your 3 Red Bulls?
I've only had an 8 ounce. I'm not doing that good yet.
Well, go like install another one real quick.
I'm trying to find the intake to install.
Do quick install on a
Red Bull?
On a Red Bull.
I'm waiting on Chick-fil-A to get here.
Yeah, we got Chick-fil-A on the way. Battery tray. Chick-fil-A on the way. We got the battery tray.
Where is
I think Sean's. Okay, guys, so Datsun is getting moved. Hey, about as close as about an inch. We're good. So Datsun's getting moved. Evo Wagon is officially sitting on. It hasn't even sat on the ground on its own for like months. Now it's sitting on the ground. Everything's hooked up.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cause I got a hit.
Technically, this is the first. Well, you got to go for the first drive. If you can't,
I also have to go.
Sean has to go take pictures with his old lady. And so technically this is the first drive right here. First move, see?
The starter sounds great. Hey, will you fix that mirror? Push it down.
Hey, you're driving it.
Hey, we are driving it.
We're actually driving it. This is a big moment. I don't even know if I realize how big of a moment this is, but this thing is actually moving under its own freaking power since we started on this project in literally January. Oh no. I gotta put my sunglasses on. I forgot how bright this thing is.
Let's go ahead. Why is this hitting you?
Let's hook up the wideband. We just gotta give it power real quick. Fuel sending unit?
Yeah.
Well, there's probably only like 1.5 gallons of E85 in there, so.
Which one's the power on this?
The red one. No. Should be. Oh, we didn't. It should already have. I think we already ran power. I think all it needs is that to get power. I think it's already grounded, right?
Yeah, it's grounded.
Remember we had that fuse,
yeah,
little fuse guy. Man, this paint, honestly, I forgot about the paint. You can't look at it. You seriously can't look at it. Here, let's...
Hey, will you grab me the strippers? And the strippers and a peg connector. Yeah. Whatever the...
All right, guys, Blake's torquing the wheels. Buddy.
We're gonna drive it.
Are we?
Yeah, it's
How
a
do you know?
little lean and idle, but...
Well, I mean, you'll get that when you have a 2.3 stroker with 272 cams on E85 on a stock ECU with stock injectors and mass airflow sensor and all the things and all the stuff. Buddy, you're getting the first drive.
Oh yeah, you're damn right.
First drive, let's go. It sounds pretty good for just being freaking straight piped.
Yeah. Good. You coming?
Well, we need somebody to push us back.
Oh yeah, we need some. Me?
Yeah.
We'll be right back, just in case.
We really do need some fuel, probably.
What, is that empty because of how much did you put in?
Pretty low, but I mean, we'll be the first to find out. Buddy. It's moving. It's moving. Yeah, I don't know if it doesn't have any oil pressure right now.
What? No.
I don't know, just the...
I know it has oil pressure because that noise, that VVT went away from cranking it.
Yeah.
So I know the oil pump works.
How's that clutch?
It lets out kind of high.
Might just need to put a pedal stop in there. The hood's closed?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Noises in the back.
What's up front?
Probably like the brakes or something.
I don't know where the noise is actually. Yeah.
Well, roll into it just like a little bit. I want to see if it gives it like...
It's fucking lean.
A little lean, yeah. Careful. Ooh, that's probably quarters with the tires, because the tires are really wide. We might need to roll.
We already
You can just keep going straight because the dips over here are pretty man. Did we roll them?
Yeah.
What is the what's their ability to do that? Oh, that's lean, yeah. That thing looks so freaking cool. That's ridiculous. It's driving. Dude, this thing looks so freaking cool.
I know,
Like it looks so cool. Like, and it's not even lowered. It doesn't have bumpers. It doesn't have side skirts.
Yeah.
It doesn't have anything
Dirty
on
as
it.
hell.
We only have one of these hanging out, so we got to move that. But I think it's doing great.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Might need a little bit of a pedal stop. I don't know.
Feels good.
Sounds like a dust cover or something's rubbing on a rotor.
Yeah. When you get some fuel in it, then we can really go ripping.
Yeah.
Then we can charge the AC.
Yeah.
Oh man, this thing looks. It looks
I know everybody's looking at it.
like, I don't know. We kind of get. You almost start hit. Oh, is that the back of it falling off?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
I don't know if it's the back of it falling off or my seat brace like making some noise.
Something like that. This thing's fucking dope.
Hey, I'm about to leave right now. We got pictures tonight. What time is it? Oh yeah, I got a rip. Yeah, we got pictures tonight.
Buddy. Drives.
Is that starter?
I don't know.
It's probably running that. It's idling that low because it's so lean.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I wired this up to switch power or this ignition switch is kind of.
You probably just selected the wrong fuse.
Well, I just put the first one I seen. Yeah, it's on. It's on. Why is it so lean? Just because of the setup?
Well, it's 85.
Yeah.
It's 2.3 stroker. It's got
But the O2 sensor doesn't.
the higher compression. No, it doesn't have the ability to add that much fuel.
Okay.
All right, boys, I'm taking it for a little drive. That's not terrible, but yeah, it's like instantly like 7 pounds of boost. Like you give it any amount of throttle and it's like 7 pounds. So this thing's gonna be super rowdy when we actually hook up, when we actually get it ripping. Well, you hear that horn? You hear that horn? All right, guys, so as you've seen, that was the very first successful test drive of the Evo Wagon. And as you've seen, I let Sean get the first drive in it. And after that, I took it for a quick little drive just by myself, just to kind of see how it felt with like the clutch and the brakes and the steering and all that other stuff. I do have the little Evo Scan cable, or the little, you know, the cable that you use for Evo Scan or ECU flash, hooked up to the laptop. I was trying to download the ROM and everything off here. I wasn't successful with that. I don't know if I was just doing something. I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos of it and try to mess with it a little bit tomorrow because it is super, super lean. I'm gonna probably do the Tefra mod on the ECU, or that's at least what I did 5 years ago when I was working on my other Evo. Basically tie the wideband into the ECU. We have some 2200cc injectors from ECU, or from Deechworks, coming for this thing, and then I ordered an Omni 4-bar map sensor for it. And then what I'll do is go ahead and actually delete the mass airflow sensor off here and kind of go to a speed density style tune on it for now. But as of now, it does have mass airflow sensor on it. So it is getting, you know, it's at least getting some sort of a reading. This turbo feels like it's, literally you touch the throttle and it's at 7 pounds of boost. And it was pretty lean, about 14 something, which 7 pounds of boost on a tiny turbo, like it really, like 10% throttle load. I don't think that's really like a bad thing. You know, but we don't want to really be doing that very much in the future. So play with the ECU stuff a little bit tomorrow and see if I could get a base map, you know, kind of work on it from there. But man, this thing, it runs, it drives, it makes boost, makes noise, doesn't leak, other than we were bleeding the ACD pump right here. It leaked a little bit right there on the ground. Yeah, it's pretty much a straight pipe exhaust right now. I don't even think there's a resonator in there. Comes out the back right over here. But man, when I had Sean, or when I hopped out of it and let Sean drive it by, honestly, it looks so freaking cool from the back. I can't believe that we have let this thing sit here in the shop for so long without actually finishing it. But I can't wait to get the front end, the front fenders, the front bumper, all that type of stuff, the headlights in it, get it all buttoned up. And honestly, like at that point, I could basically put it into like daily mode. I could just start daily driving this thing. Maybe I'll sell the Saab, do something cool like that. But nonetheless, I appreciate you guys watching. I know it wasn't a crazy thing, but we'll get into some boost later this week. See you guys later.